So how is going on your learning spoken English?
Yeah, it's going well, sir. But
Mhm.
around 1 week, I'm not able to do practice because weather is not good. It's too much. Uh, weather is heating is too much.
Mhm.
That's why.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand. In Bihar also the weather is not quite good. There are very heavy temperature going on.
Yes, sir. Uh, may
Okay.
I know, sir, how much temperature in your side?
Yeah, of course.
Like,
40 plus, 40 plus degree temperature are there.
yes. Same here, sir. It's been around 42 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is a summer season, you know very well. So this is a genuine, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so nowadays, what are you doing for your learning spoken
Uh,
English?
yes, sir. I'm practicing, but I'm not able to practice properly because in JOSTAC application, most of the people, beginner, they don't know the proper grammar. They are all they are beginner. So
Okay,
I'm not able to find whether he is speaking right or whether he is speaking wrong. But we can conversation properly. We can communicate
yeah,
with them properly.
okay, I can understand because on the job stock application, yeah, whatever application are you having on Play Store, you will get only the beginner student who doesn't know how to make sentence correctly regarding of grammar, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
according to me, don't be expected from any beginner for having the correct sentence relatively of grammar, right? You just try to yourself in front of the mirror, talk to yourself by observing the things around you, right?
Yes,
Yeah. And do you make your habit for the reading any storybooks nowadays?
yes, sir. I have reading one book. Uh, I have reading one book that is Attitude is Everything. Nowadays, I am reading self-help book.
Okay,
I am really interested in that book.
of course. Yeah, whatever book you read, obviously you will get lots of benefit by knowing how to transforming the sentence according to time, and you will learn the sense of making sentence because you know very well you can reply the one answer in multiple way, right? That is called English, it's a based on sense totally. If you are going to learn English, that is mean you are learning the advanced way of repliations in different way in one time, right?
Yes, sir.
And you will learn the many things like vocabulary, phrasal verbs, idioms, right? Which is a requirement. So that's why I
Yes,
always recommend to all of the beginner, they should be establish some kinds of habit in life to reading novels, any simple vocabulary books. Okay, that will be beneficial to all of them. And yeah, the most important thing is that you have to listening so much. Okay, are you listening nowadays? A speech, English conversation video?
yes. I am listening. I am watching your video every day.
Yeah, because you couldn't
I didn't
comment
miss
me, no, that's
your
why.
yes, yes. I didn't miss your any video. Every day you uploaded your video. Every day I watch.
Yeah, thank you. Because this is a merely way of having the success in this field. By observing the way of talking of someone's, that is called your educating self. Okay, so that's why.
Yes, sir. And I have watched one video that is viral boy. Uh, the day after tomorrow, 1 and 2 days before, I have watched. That boy was amazing. He was speaking
Mm,
very rapidly,
yeah, yeah,
without
yeah, you are
pausing.
right.
Yes,
Yeah, that boy belong to the village area, and they're
yes,
speaking very rapidly, some of time you are unable to understand their meaning even. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. But it doesn't mean like how better they are, how fluent they are. The real meaning is that like you when you speak anything else, other people can be understand you. That is communication skill, right? So
yes, sir.
always you speak whatever relatively of the grammar and other people also can understand you. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's why I always try to give my opinion to all of them in better manner, in simple words, so other people also understand. Right?
Yes, sir. Your speaking way is too good because whenever you are speaking clearly. Everyone can understand easily. But
Yeah,
most
you're
of the
right.
people, when they speak, yes, most of the people, when they speak, on that time, someone could not understand easily because they think that they are speaking too good. But if someone is not understanding, that there is no benefit for speaking.
Yeah, you're right. Because I always, like consider about someone's like if whatever sentence has been created by me, it must be understandable to other people also. That is mean I'm communicating with them. I'm delivering my message to all of them. Right. If
Yes, sir.
I'm talking very fluently and other people are unable to understand me, that is what is the mean of talking, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I always use very common words, common vocabulary, so the beginner can get the help of by me to improving their skills at home, right? I also
Yes,
put many advanced vocabulary in my sentence, but the beginner can face problem by understanding me, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, may I
and
know?
Mhm.
Yes, yes, carry on, sir.
Yeah, please ask me anything.
Yes. Sir, may I know vocabulary is important or not? If we are learning vocabulary, is it important or not for speaking?
Of course, vocabulary is the root of spoken English. Without knowing the vocabulary, how could you make the sentence? So vocabulary is much important, more than anything.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But in the beginning time, you have to learn the simple vocabulary, very easy vocabulary. Okay. By the making gradually the sentence, little sentence according to time. Then after having the fluency in your basic constructive sentence, then you will be boost the level of yours. Like try to addressing the new vocabulary, advanced vocabulary for modifying your sentence. But before you have to have a little fluency in your general conversation, general sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I also did these things in my beginning time. I could not jump over very higher standard vocabulary because I knew if I would try to do kinds of this thing, so that would not help me longer, right? And that was my
Yes,
learning time. That's why I would prefer myself to having the general vocabulary, very simple vocabulary, so that would be much easier to remember. Okay, you can easily remember because you will have environment around you also, the people other people also can use this vocabulary in day-to-day life. So time to time you will meet this vocabulary many times, so that would be much easier for you to remember for longer. Okay.
yes, sir. And
Yeah.
second problem, sir, when I am speaking, sometimes pronunciation issue. How to improve our pronunciation? Because sometimes we don't know how to speak that word correctly.
Okay, I will recommend you, if you are having this problem, pronunciation problem, so you have to visit on Google. You just put that
Yes,
vocabulary and there you will get the option of a speaker also. Okay, so you listen what they are calling those words. Okay, and by that
yes,
way you can learn how to speak, how to say these words. Okay, and you
yes,
repeat too many time of that vocabulary by listening. Okay, the correct words, so by that way you can improve your pronunciation problem also. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, you download Google translation application. Okay.
Yes, sir. I will definitely download because that is
Yeah.
a major problem. Because we are speaking it is okay, but sometimes we are speaking incorrectly pronounce the word.
Yeah. This is not only your problem, but also million of students and elder person have the same issues. They are unable to pronouncing the correct words. Okay. So that's why if you are having better fluency when you want to be a good speaker in this field, so you have to correct your pronunciation first. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you download a Google translation application. There you can put and you can listen the sound through the speaker way. And by the repeating the multiple times of the same words, you will learn how to speak, how to call the pronunciation in right way. Okay.
Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
uh, may I know, sir, what's your learning journey? How did you learn your language, this language?
Yeah.
Because I
Basically,
really
I
want to know
okay.
your journey.
Bas- Basically, I did not have the specific reasons to learn this language. I was so passionate only. Like I got interested internally of mine. Like I should be learn this language because I was habitual to watch web series of American. At that time, I was unable to understanding their accent in English. So I thought I should be learn this language because I at that time I was a student in graduation. So I was considering still I'm a student. So I must will learn this language. This is only language, and especially in this time, the million of students and persons are running behind this language. So why don't I? Right. So I got the idea how to learn this language. Like I thought internally, like how to learn this language. So when I knew the way of learning this language, so I knew like I have to invest so much amount of money by taking the admission of any kinds of classes, having the having the guidance of many teachers, following particularly of this instruction into my life, and it would take so many years of my life to having the good experience in this field. So I just refused it myself. Like I was unable to investing so much amount of money in this field. So that's why I got my new idea. Like I thought I do, I was unable to do kinds of things. So that's why I thought I should be do something else with myself. So I started practicing by with myself in front of the mirror and do lots of things which I can't explain in conversation now. And
Yes,
that
sir.
by that way I improved my speaking without helping of other. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I realize that if we want to learn anything, we can learn by practicing. Because
Of course.
practice is very important.
Yeah.
Because yes, most of the people they think that if if we get coaching and we can learn this language easily, this is not impossible without practicing.
Yeah. Any beginner wants to learn this language, not only this language, but also so many things are there. If anyone wants, they have to do a lots of practice over there.
Yes,
Okay. Then it is only possible. If you think like I would take classes of any teachers, then I would be learn easily. No. Instead of this is not possible. Okay. You have to do
yes,
your own self. Okay. You have to do lots of hard work over there. Okay. And it takes lots of time of yours. And many
yes,
of students has a very bad behavior of just losing their interest during learning time. They started very repeatedly for 5 months and they left out their interest because it's going to be a very longer time of their lives. And no one want to wait a lot, right?
yes, sir.
Because they do not have the patience, which is a most precious things. Quality, it should be existing in all of them to learn any kinds of skill in life, right?
Yes, sir. Consistency is very important.
Consistency, patience. Okay. Okay. So I hope I give
Uh,
you all the answer according to you.
yes, sir. And one question I want to know, uh,
Hmm.
that is, sir, which type of books we have to read so that we can increase our fluency? Uh,
Yeah, according to me, you should be taking a very simple vocabulary book, low standard, low class standard books. You should be prefer yourself first. So there you can get very easily vocabulary. So that would be really beneficial for you also to remember for longer, and you can be easily modify your sentence. So I would prefer only the very simple vocabulary book. Okay.
yes. And the
Yeah.
writing is also important, sir, for that, for
Yeah, of
speaking.
course. Writing is much essential because whatever you write, that is mean you are remembering that kinds of things into your mind, right? That's why the teacher gives so many homework to their students because they know like as much as the students write down any kinds of sentence. That is mean they are remembering gradually and putting the data into their mind. So you have to write so much by knowing the way of modifying the sentence and remembering any kinds of stuff regarding of their speaking field.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Because I also finished three time of my translation book. Three time.
Three times, sir.
Yeah, the same book, three time. That was very thick books, very thick in size book. I was finished three time. I was having boring feeling also, but I could not defeat my boringness. I went against my subconsciousness, my mood, and finished three time of my translation book. Then I got the idea of making sentence in different manner. Okay.
Yes, sir. That is very awesome, sir. Because sometimes people just feel boring whenever they write something. After writing one and two pages, they just feel bored that why we are writing. One question came in mind.
Yeah,
Some,
because now, like, why are you having hesitation? Because you have a lack of experience of making sentence. That is mean you have a less data regarding of speaking, right? If I ask you to
yes, sir.
mention the one sentence in multiple way, then you won't do this because you know only the one way to say only the one sentence, right? You want to
Yes, sir.
know the multiple way of mentioning the one answer. So that's why you are having hesitation. You are not having the fluency. If you want to get if you want to get fluency, that is mean you have to increase the sentence.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So that's why you have to write down. You have to make translation of lots of patterns. Okay. Then it will be possible only.
Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
apart from that, sir, grammar, is it important or not? So,
Of course.
yes,
Grammar important, but not deeply grammar. You have to learn basic use of modal verbs. That would be enough. Yeah.
we can uh, we can learn briefly, like we should not learn deeply.
No.
Tenses like that.
Like you have to requirement of having experience related of like tenses and use of all the modal verbs. Yeah, helping verbs. Okay. Only for making the correct sentence. You do not have a requirement of learning each and everything related of grammar. Otherwise, you will get lots of confusion.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
So I hope I would give you all the answer according to you, right?
Yes, yes,
So we should
yes,
be
sir.
wrap up this session.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving your precious time, sir. I'm really excited to meet again and hope
Okay.
we will get back soon.
Yeah, of course. You are really great student and keep learning, keep watching. I know one day you must become very fluent. I believe in you so much. So bye and take
Yes,
care.